From New Hanover County Schools Television, three-time Blue Ribbon winner for the North Carolina Schools Public Relations Association for Outstanding Electronic Media, this is your School News.
Welcome to your School News. I'm Leah Schwagel.
And I'm Alexei Mizhuev. Topping our newscast this week, students use STEM to battle zombie apocalypse. Freeman Elementary students, the first to visit the new space place, and grants buy new smartboards for special design academic classrooms.
Our top story this week, the teachers at DC Virgo Preparatory Academy are working to spark an interest in science, technology, engineering, and math by linking STEM education to the things their students already love, like zombies. Given the popularity of the hit TV show The Walking Dead, a zombie apocalypse was just the key to getting the Virgo students to explore the math, science, engineering that would save them from becoming brain food. We get this report from YSN reporter Bobby Blue.
The zombies are coming. The zombies are coming. At DC Virgo Preparatory Academy, teachers tapped the undead to help them bring to life science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, better known as STEM.
And we came up with this thought process as a school. We said, you know what, zombies. Because you can pull in literature through stories, and you can look at outbreaks over time. You could look at where if an outbreak happens in a particular area and it spreads out as far as social studies go, like if more populated areas versus non-populated areas. Math could look at that exponential growth factor.
During the week of STEM-based zombie lessons, students took their fictional zombie attack as an opportunity to learn about actual public health issues, how the brain works, the best way to alert the public to danger, and more.
I think I like the geography and social studies because I love social studies, and I think it was interesting because I got to learn about a place that I haven't really heard of or really been interested in until now.
In many classes, zombie virus inoculation task force were set up to figure out how they could control and contain the outbreak, just as if they were employees of the Center for Disease Control and Prevention.
Each kid had a sample of, we called it body fluid liquid, and they got to exchange those liquids with each other. And then at the end, I came around with our zombie indicator, and if theirs turned pink, then they were infected. If it turned orange, then they were not infected. We had to then take all of their data, so then I told them to take their patient hat off and put on their CDC hat, and now let's try to see if we can figure out patient zero.
Students in math classes used zombie disease outbreak simulators, which forced them to use money management to control resources to contain the outbreak, while others tried to predict the spread of the outbreak using probability. Even the art department joined in the zombie madness.
Well, we've been drawing some still life, so we ended up incorporating bones instead of, our plan was flowers, but we did bones too, and made the connection to Georgia O'Keeffe, because Georgia O'Keeffe is famous for her bone paintings and drawings of flowers and paintings of flowers.
As the zombie population grew, students were forced to find ways to escape or become zombies themselves.
We actually worked on building a zip line as an escape route. We also did a bridge that they had to build in order to get across and to escape the zombies. And we also had to build a raft out of very simple household equipment that could actually support a weight in a body of water.
The students at DC Virgo were drawn in from day one to the zombie STEM-based lessons and took to blogging as part of their language arts lessons to write about their experiences.
We went over and designed our own prosthetic leg. Then in reading class, we coded with zombies. We went outside and we played a game, and our teacher, if you get two stickers, like you have to like chase each other. If you get two stickers, then you get one big blue sticker and you're a zombie.
It gets us more involved, and it grabs your attention because it's based on zombies and makes you more interested.
Create a place where we would go to if like zombies attacked. So we'd have a city, then we'd have a backup city. And then it was just really fun because then we get to research that city.
The teaching staff at the school really sparked the minds of their students. giving a week of lessons that allow them to use science, technology, engineering, math, and so much more in a way that will stick with them in the months and years ahead. Reporting for Your School News, this is Bobby Blue.
In other news, Chicago's Hubbard Street dance team visited Williams Elementary and worked with third graders on creative movement and creating ensemble dances. The Hubbard Street dance team is part of the Kennedy Center grant that was awarded to New Hanover County Schools, celebrating 36 years as one of the most original forces in contemporary dance. Hubbard Street Dance is acclaimed for its original and innovative repertoire created by an electric group of the world's leading choreographers as well as the wonderfully versatile dancers. Hubbard Street has an amazing teaching staff. They work with all the students, challenging and engaging and inspiring them from the moment the session began.
With the help of a GE Foundation grant and more than 250 volunteer hours from GE Hitachi Nuclear Energy and GE Aviation employees, New Hanover County's Cape Fear Museum opened a new space-themed learning center. Designed and fabricated in-house with the help of GE employees, Space Place is an interactive experience inspired by and modeled after the International Space Station, a spacecraft that orbits Earth where astronauts from around the world live and work. A select group of students from Freeman Elementary were the first to get a chance to enter Space Place to use its hand-on STEM interactives, things like a robotic arm, microscopic experiments, and a glove box challenge. Students discovered visual elements throughout the station, offering real-time information about the International Space Station's location and daily operations. Freeman students even discovered how astronauts sleep in space, examine the water cycle aboard the space station, and engage in several rotating activities. Excited students learned a lot about the International Space Station. Through their time in Space Place, they were thrilled to hear and learn more about further space exploration.
Finally, Ogden Elementary received a grant from the Landfall Foundation for $3,500 for the purchase and installation of a new smartboard in a special designed academics classroom. The objective of the grant was to implement smartboard technology in the SDA Daily Living classroom. With the help of the new technology, it is hoped that the students will enhance their social communication, function, academics, and motor skills. It is also hoped that with the new smartboard, the staff will be able to improve students' motivation to learn and participate and increase instructional and planning time.
Now, when Your School News continues, we have an exciting lunch menu forecast.
Plus, coming up in 60 seconds, we'll have reports on Principal's stuffed food bags for Nourish NC. Coddington students work to save Humpty Dumpty, and Trask Middle launches Heart and Soul Girls on the Run program.
This is Your School News, on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Lace up the cleats, put on the pads, and tape up those ankles. The football edition of Sports Roundtable is back for its 17th season on the Learning Network. I'm Joe Catanacci. If you're a high school football fan, then join me for Sports Roundtable. We feature the area's most in-depth look at local 4A gridiron action. From a strong defense to an explosive offense, we spotlight it all on the Sports Roundtable. Each week, you'll get a first-hand account of all the plays from New Hanover County Schools' 4 head football coaches. It's the Sports Roundtable, Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. right here on the Learning Network. Sports Roundtable is made possible with the support of Papa John's Pizza, Sam's Club, and PortCityDaily.com.
Hey, it's Ava and this is Tess from Do Your Selfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old pile of t-shirts.
It's not garbage, it's actually a new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
Welcome back to Your School News. New Hanover County School principals kicked off their 2016 United Way District campaign in the warehouse of Nourish NC. It wasn't a meeting focused on statistics or teaming with emotional appeal. Instead, It was a working meeting for a United Way charity that provides a valuable service to the very students the principals serve. Gathered around large tables lined with a variety of food items, the principals were initiated in the backpack program. Moving around the tables, principals stuffed bags with meals, snacks, and fresh produce like apples, oranges, sweet potatoes, avocados, and more. These backpacks, the principals learned, are delivered to the schools where social workers or family counselors discreetly put the food bags into needy children's backpacks. The bags are provided every weekend and for all school breaks. During the packing of bags, the principals learned that sometimes the bags often contain extra, like toiletries, winter hats, gloves, school supplies, healthy and easy recipes, holiday stockings stuffed with toys, and information on community resources. The program is provided at no cost to students or their families.
And the idea behind the backpack program is a lot of our children rely on free reduced lunch Monday through Friday, but they don't have access to good, healthy food over the weekends. So what the principals did today was pack 300 bags for 300 kids to have 8 meals over this weekend. So when they show up to school Monday morning, they're happy, they're healthy, and they're ready and able to learn.
Nourish NC was started in 2008 when a small group of concerned women discovered that children in their schools were going hungry on weekends. These parents decided to take action and Nourish NC was born. They funded a backpack program for 20 children at Carolina Beach Elementary School. News of the success spread quickly and the program expanded to a middle school in 2009. With widespread interest in the program, Nourish NC took the steps to become a full-fledged nonprofit in 2010. During their time at the warehouse, the principals stuffed over 300 bags for the backpack program.
New Hanover County Schools is participating in the National Speak Up Survey this year. This survey polls K-12 students, parents, educators, and community members about the role of technology for learning in and out of schools. The goal of the Speak Up survey is to get as many students, teachers, community members, and parents to participate in the survey as possible. You are encouraged to access and take the survey today. Just head over to the school system's website at nhcs.org and look for this Speak Up logo at the bottom of the page. Then just follow the directions. The deadline for completing the survey is January 13th.
Kindergarten students at Coddington Elementary School worked with media specialist Margaret Hickman to see what packing materials might have saved Humpty Dumpty. This variation on the egg drop challenge was perfect for the younger students and a terrific STEM activity. While most eggs drop challenge use quite a bit of loose materials, design making, and tinkering, Coddington's Saving Humpty Dumpty focused on items from the kitchen to protect the egg. Students filled Ziploc bags with packing materials like ice, paper towels, and flour while carefully fitting an egg into each bag. After a series of test falls and lots of broken eggs, the conclusion was that Cheerios make the best packing material, even from 3 feet up. Saving Humpty Dumpty was a great STEM lesson that offered a bit of problem solving and experimenting without being overwhelmed.
Trask Middle Schools has launched their new Heart and Soul Girls on the Run program. Heart and Soul creates a positive, structured space for middle school girls to learn about themselves, explore new ideas, cultivate empathy, strengthen connections, and develop life skills that will help them as they move through adolescence and beyond. Trask Middle School Heart and Soul curriculum is rich with themes girls can relate to, addressing the whole girl, body, brain, heart, spirit, and social connection, and building important life skills such as team building, developing a support system, boundary setting, decision-making, asking for and providing help, and more. This 10-week program is accessible to all Trask Middle School girls, regardless of athletic ability or fitness level, and considers the range of ages and varied experiences of the girls participating. The season culminates with the Girls on the Run 5K, which is the celebratory event that underscores the confidence, competence, connection, character, and caring they've been developing in the program and gives them a tangible sense of goal setting and achievements.
With fracking breaking up the very ground under our feet Everyone, everywhere, should know how to protect themselves during earthquakes, even in a place like Wilmington, where earthquakes are rare. To make sure they are ready, the students at Parsley Elementary took part in the 2016 International Shakeout Day. Students and staff practiced drop, cover, and hold on during the Great Southeast Shakeout. Federal, state, and local emergency management experts and other officials, preparedness organizations all agree that drop, cover, and hold on is the appropriate action to reduce injury and death during earthquakes. International Shakeout Day was an opportunity for everyone to practice how to protect themselves during earthquakes.
Now don't go away. Coming up, elementary and middle school students turn out to vote.
Plus, in Education Index, Michigan girls join high school robotics club in record numbers.
Your school news will continue after the break.
I'm Johanna Carey.
And I'm Justin Hackling. Join us this week for the morning show.
Start your mornings off with outstanding and excellent features.
This week we have a new edition of Gardening and Nature where we continue learning all about bees.
We also have a new episode of Coffee with the Principal. We sit down with Trask Middle School's principal, Dr. Margaret Rollison.
And I'm Tyler Dawson. I have the latest Your School news in the morning show. I have a report on all the news and notes from November's Board of Education.
We also have this week's lunch menu, our hilarious joke of the week, and the morning show math.
So join us for the morning show weekday mornings at 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m. right here on the Learning Network of the Cape Fear.
Welcome back to Your School News. It's time for our Education Index, a look around the nation and the world at some of the top stories in education. Topping the index, as Michigan's wildly popular robotics season kicks off, organizers are noticing a welcome trend. More girls are joining the teams and are taking on leadership roles. That's key in a state that has invested heavily in boosting education in STEM, and where there are many efforts underway to get girls into those fields. Michigan has excelled in robotics, the so-called sport of the mind. The state has 411 teams, far more than the second highest state of California, which has 258 teams, and Michigan teams have a track record of excelling at the World Finals. In robotics, the growth in female participation is happening at all levels, on co-ed teams and all-girl teams. And we have more girls in education news. The gender gap in computing jobs has gotten worse in the last 30 years. Even as computer science jobs opportunities expand rapidly, according to new research, in 1984, 37% of computer science majors were women, but by 2014, that number had dropped to 18%. According to the research, researchers found that computing appeals for girls peaks in middle school, where having an inspiring teacher and thinking that coding is for girls are instrumental in sparking interest. The appeal dips in high school, in what researchers call the high school trap, because of a lack of friends in coding classes or the lack of those classes at all. Research also found that girls are much more likely to be engaged in computer science if they have female teachers, while the gender of the instructor doesn't influence boys. Finally, black teachers nationwide are frustrated by their experiences in the classroom, saying that they feel pigeonholed, lack opportunities for advancement, often are expected to teach only black students, and aren't listened to by their peers and supervisors, according to a new study by Education Trust. The report, Through Our Eyes, Perspectives and Reflections from Black Teachers, surveyed 150 teachers in public traditional and charter schools in 7 states about their classroom and school community experiences. 80% of the participants were women. Nearly a third had more than 15 years of teaching experience. The report is not specific about what schools and districts need to do to improve the conditions for black teachers, but said the findings signal a need to understand the existing policies regarding professional development, school culture and climate, and overall working conditions related to race within a school. And that's this week's Education Index, a quick look at some of the interesting education stories from around the nation and the world. Now don't go away, we'll be right back with the Lunch Bill Affair. This is Your School News, on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Welcome back to your school news. It's time now for this week's Lunch Bill of Fare. Hunter Ledman, our lunch menu reporter, joins us now with the week's school lunch menu so parents, teachers, students, and everyone working with the New Hanover County school system can plan their lunchtime options.
Thanks. Good Nutrition Month continues. We have an awesome menu for the week at your school's cafeteria. Let's take a look. On Tuesday, November 15th, choose from our mouth-watering grilled chicken sandwich, a grilled cheese, or a stuffed crust pizza. On the side, enjoy some vegetable soup, tater tots, garden salad, applesauce, and fresh fruit. On Wednesday, November 16th, choose from between a chicken fried rice with egg roll, cheesy breadsticks, or a pork barbecue with hush puppies and slaw. On the side, we have pasta salad, glazed carrots, garden salad, mandarin oranges, and fresh fruit. On Thursday, November 17th, choose from our tasty Thanksgiving meal, turkey and gravy with biscuit and stuffing, cheeseburger, deluxe chicken sandwich with your mashed potatoes, and your favorite side items include garden salad, apple crisp, and fresh fruit. On Friday, November 18th, finish your week off with a choice of nachos grande, fish nuggets, or popcorn chicken. Along with your meal, you have a choice of a cornbread muffin or a dinner roll. On the side, we have black beans, corn salad, North Carolina sweet potato, garden salad, diced pears, and fresh fruit. For the weekend, I've got my healthy tip. Sometimes a very simple act can have an important, long-lasting benefits. According to parenting and health experts, that is exactly what the case for family meal times. Eating and talking together helps foster family unity, prevent behavior problems at school, at home, enhance academic success, and improve nutrition. With that impressive list of benefits, it's worth making the time to effort to enjoy more family meal times each week. Back in school on November 21st, choose from the following entrees: chicken fillet sandwich, lasagna roll-up with a breadstick, or corn dog nuggets. On the side, black-eyed peas, garden salad, diced peaches, and fresh fruit. Remember, the winning recipe for a healthy lifestyle includes a combination of both good nutrition and physical activity. Your body needs a variety of nutrient-rich foods to grow and prevent illness, and your body also needs to move and exercise every day. Now let's review this week's selections. You've got some great entrees to choose from this week. On Monday, we have chicken parmesan sandwich. Tuesday, we have our delicious grilled chicken sandwich. Wednesday, chicken fried rice with egg roll. Thursday, our Thanksgiving turkey meal with gravy and biscuit. And on Friday, cheesy nachos grande. That's what's on slate for lunch at your school's cafeteria. So don't miss any of this nutritious, delicious, and healthy meals. With the Lunch Bill of Fare, I'm Hunter Ledman. Back to you.
Thanks, Hunter. Don't forget, you can also catch the Lunch Bill of Fare during the morning show here on the Learning Network and get lots of healthful nutrition information online at www.nhcs.net/nutrition. Now, don't go away. Coming up, elementary and middle school students turn out to vote. Your school news will continue after the break.
Lace up the cleats, put on the pads, and tape up those ankles. The football edition of Sports Roundtable is back for its 17th season on the Learning Network. I'm Joe Catanacci. If you're a high school football fan, then join me for Sports Roundtable. We feature the area's most in-depth look at local 4A gridiron action. From a strong defense to an explosive offense, we spotlight it all on the Sports Roundtable. Each week, you'll get a first-hand account of all the plays from New Hanover County Schools' 4 head football coaches. It's the Sports Roundtable, Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. right here on the Learning Network. Sports Roundtable is made possible with the support of Papa John's Pizza, Sam's Club, and PortCityDaily.com.
Welcome back to your school news. Not wanting to be left out of the democratic process, kids throughout New Hanover County schools participated in mock elections in their own schools.
In some schools, it was just a vote for president and governor, while in others, students got a chance to vote for a few candidates on the local level.
Students love to learn by doing, and election season is the perfect time to talk civics, American history, and more.
Leading up to all the in-school mock elections, teachers taught interactive lessons that could relate to the real world around them and things they were seeing and hearing.
All lessons were correlated with both the NC Essential Standards for Social Studies and the Common Core, so they not only helped develop responsible, engaging individuals, but kept on track with classroom goals.
All students found the chance to cast a vote, even in a mock election, as an important opportunity in their path to adulthood.
This is important because when we get older, it's gonna pretty much revolve around what we want for our children, what we want for ourselves, and who we want to represent our country when we go off and we get older.
Voting is really important because like the school board has to do with your children and like their school and their education. And with like the president and everything, that's a really big deal because it affects the like entire United States.
To vote and learn about the political process will instill in them an understanding of the importance of making their voices heard.
While they may learn over time that one vote doesn't always make a difference, it is hoped that they will learn that voting is one of the most important rights and responsibilities that you as citizens have.
That does it for this edition of Your School News. Recapping some of our main stories. Virgo students use STEM to battle zombie apocalypse. Freeman Elementary students were the first to visit new space place. And grants buy new smartboards for special design academic classrooms at Ogden Elementary.
Remember, Your School News is on cable and online. Now don't forget to start your morning with our Light and Lively morning show, weekdays at 6 a.m. I'm Leah Schwagel.
And I'm Alexa Nujoya. On behalf of the entire YSN crew, thanks for watching New Hanover County Schools TV on the Learning Network.
Have a great day.